Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, whether you're tuning in on the radio dial in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM. We welcome you all back to our program, as well as those tuning in through our online affiliates around the world, including our iHeart family. We're glad to have all of you with us as well. We talk about all the time on this program about the importance of not only having a goal and dream for yourself, but doing the work necessary to be able to see that goal and dream realized. Our next guest has definitely been able to do that. We're excited to welcome actress Isabel Oliver Marcus to our program today. You know her from the hit show on NBC called This Is Us. We're going to talk to her more broadly, though, today about what it's been like for her to do what she loves as an actress, to be recognized for that work, and then, of course, let you all know how you can stay connected with her. Isabel, hello to you, and welcome to the program.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, Isabel, the pleasure is definitely all mine. You have been on a crazy ride, over the past several months for sure. I mean, people have been talking about you, of course, not only because of This Is Us, but, of course, what it's been like for you to kind of burst on the scene as an actress. What has it been like for you to be able to have your talent recognized?
It's been essentially a dream come true. My, quote, discovery story is sort of, it seems like a little bit, found in a supermarket kind of a story. I have an agent and a manager, and I was in Texas, and I got to send in a taped audition, which we didn't expect to be able to happen because the whole role was very secretive. And then it was this quick thing of flying back out to Los Angeles last minute, even though I had been living there for a year, and doing a chemistry read. And then the next day I was cast, and then the next day I was on set, and it seemed like this total whirlwind. But truth be told, I've been acting for the last 7 years, and I've been coming out to Los Angeles for consistently and auditioning for things and working on projects like student films and short films and music videos. And so even though it's this amazing breakout opportunity, it's also, it's been the product of a whole lot of hard work on my part and on my mom's part and on the part of my community.
Right. And that is such a good point, Isabel. I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because I think, even we saw it recently on the Golden Globes where they talked about this overnight sensation that was 20 years in the making for one of those that was recognized. I think, a lot of times we do see people and we think, wow, they just came out of nowhere. I mean, the dedication that you had and it paying off definitely says a whole lot about you. What was it about acting that initially spoke to you that made you say this is something you want to do?
I had my first acting role in a school play in Alice in Wonderland, and I was the Queen of Hearts. And I had this big costume, and I have red hair, and we curled my red hair, and so it was huge. And I looked a lot like Helena Bonham Carter in the Alice in Wonderland that had just come out. And I wore these black heels, and they clomped. And I got to clomp out on stage and scream my head off, and it just was brilliant, and it made me feel so powerful and in control. And the ability to find that power and control at a time that was sort of weird. It was 5th grade, and I was going into middle school, and everyone knows how kind of awkward that time is. And recently, I've realized that I love being me, but sometimes I want the opportunity to not be me, and that's what acting does for me, is it allows me to explore different facets of humanity and ultimately explore different facets of myself.
Right. And the other thing that you mentioned is the support system, Isabel, and I know that definitely is so important for anyone, no matter what their career path might be. You mentioned having the support, of course, of your management and your, and your mom. I mean, do you think that's also been one of the things that kind of help you to stay inspired along the way?
Oh, absolutely. I think that I come from a really strong community in San Antonio, Texas. My neighborhood is it's really tight, and I think that sort of going forward with everyone saying, were behind you that allowed me to be behind myself. And my mom has been an incredible partner in this journey, and my whole family as well. But, she moved out to Los Angeles with me, and she's been helping me figure out this crazy road, because I'm not 18 yet. So I'm still, I'm working out being an adult and also being an actor.
Right.
And it's definitely allowed me to see into the future and believe in myself. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think, Isabel, that belief in yourself is something that other people will definitely be inspired by as well. Have you gotten used to the idea, two things. Have you gotten used to the idea of having fans, but also people who look at you and say, wow, if Isabel could do this, maybe I can pursue my own goals and dreams?
I'm not sure I have gotten used to that idea. I think I'm very excited for when my story arc starts actually running, and people start. It's mostly that I'm excited for my character having fans, even less than on a personal level. I want them to say, "Oh, I like Randall's girlfriend," because I think that the character deserves that, and I think that the story arc deserves that, and I'm definitely looking forward to being able to inspire anyone I can. I think it's important for us to share our stories and for us to inspire other people to share theirs and choose the stories that they want to tell in their life, in their creative process. But yeah, I don't know that I have gotten used to the idea. I'm just looking forward to it.
Right. Well, I tell you, they always say when it hits, it always explodes. And so we're excited for what's to come for you, for sure. I want to say, for those who are just tuning in, either on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome actress Isabel Oliver Marcus to our program today. She's talking with us not only about what it's been like for her to do what she loves as an actress, but now, of course, to have this big breakout role as part of NBC's hit show, This Is Us. And let's just talk for a moment about the cast. I mean, you mentioned, of course, how quickly it was that you were on set. Were you still having those pinch me moments, Isabel, about, wow, I'm actually a part of one of the biggest shows on television right now?
I am still having those moments. I've been shooting on and off for the last several months, and I still wake up every morning thinking, oh my gosh, is this real life? Yeah, it's been an incredible journey, and it was, the first opportunity was so fast moving that I don't know that I had an opportunity during that week to be like, what's going on? I just knew that this was a shot and it was an opportunity and I needed to grab a hold. And I remember my manager calling me and saying, hey, we want this. And I said, yeah, we want this. And he was like, no, we want this. And then the energy shifted and I was able to say, yes, we do want this. And so, but then after my first shoot date, there was about a month in there before I went back. And it was sort of a month of like, whoa, this is actually happening. Yes, but it's still going on. I don't even know if it'll ever end because, like the opportunity, I walk into the makeup trailer and I'm sitting next to Mandy Moore, and then I get into the van and there's all of these people I've seen on TV, and at my chemistry read I got to meet Niles, and he's as cool as you think he would be, Niles Fitch, and he plays young Randall. And I'm constantly meeting these people, and it's not even about their fame, it's that they're really good people, and they're good at what they do, and they're nice, and everyone on the cast and crew is lovely and beautiful, and I'm stunned every time.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned to you, Isabel, before we went on here, one thing I don't do on this show, I don't put my guests on the spot because I think it's really a dance that we try to do here with our guests and trying to make them feel comfortable. So I don't want to put you in that kind of a situation. But as you know, there were a lot of conspiracy theories about, okay, for one thing, who is this person? We need answers. I mean, how much fun was that for you to kind of know? And again, talking broadly about it, what was it like for you being a part of this and kind of seeing people speculate about you and your role and what was coming?
Oh, so much fun. It's great to read. I like reading speculation on other shows, and to be the object of the speculation is even more incredible. But I got to tell you, some of the speculation has been on my part. My mom and I will sit here for an hour and be like, what if she gets abducted by aliens? Or, like, because the show is so secretive that even I don't know the whole story for where I'm going. The writers on the show are so incredible, and they're so good at what they do that I'm sure that they know what's coming, and they're very excited about it, but they have not shared it with me. But it has been a lot of fun. On the secretive side, like when I got the sides for my audition, the name of the guy I was reading with was Kevin. And so for my audition, I thought I was reading with Kevin, and it turns out they called me before my chemistry read, and they were like, by the way, keep this a secret, but you're reading with Randall. And I was like, what? So it's been great, and also I think people think I know more than I actually do.
Yeah. Well, look, we will definitely be watching Isabel. We're so excited about that. Again, everyone, Isabel Oliver Marcus has been our guest. We've been talking with her about this remarkable ride she's been on as an actress, doing what she loves. Before we let you go, though, Isabel, there's one thing you said that I want to kind of wrap up with, because I think it is so important and so powerful the way you said it. You said you love being yourself, but you like being able to play these other characters. What has it been like for you to be so comfortable in your own skin? Because I think a lot of people struggle with that, especially as they're growing up and kind of transitioning, making those changes in their lives. I mean, what has kind of helped you to kind of be comfortable with yourself and in your own skin?
I think I've always been pretty confident. I think I come from a community that supports self-reflection and self-confidence and all of the stuff that make a well-rounded human being. But I certainly went through the awkward stages that everyone has, and I'm still going through them. I'm, not out of the woods yet. But I do think that actually acting has allowed me to, once I'm able to feel confident in a character and realize the strengths and weaknesses of that character, it allows me to reflect on my own strengths and weaknesses and become happy and okay and even very content with them. So I think art, in all of the ways it manifests, is important for being confident in oneself. And passion, even if it's not art, passion in history or math or collecting quarters, whatever it is, I think a passion that allows you to pour yourself wholeheartedly. That's how you get happy with yourself.
Yeah. What a cool thing, and what a great place to be able to be in, Isabel. Again, everyone, Isabel Oliver Marcus has been our guest. Great conversation with you, Isabel. We've been talking with her about this journey and excited to be able to see all the great things that's coming up for her in 2018. So, Isabel, let our audience know, where's the best place for them to stay connected with you?
Well, you can catch me on Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram, I'm at Isabel Oliver Marcus, and on Twitter, I'm at Isabel O. Marcus. And you can also catch my dog, Pepper, at Pepper Tribe on Instagram.
Okay, so make sure you stay connected with Isabel and her dog there. Isabel, again, fun conversation. Thank you so much for the time, and looking forward to having you back on the show again.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, and we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. If you all came in late and missed part of the conversation with Isabel, don't worry. Thanks to our online friends, you all can catch the replay right after we go off the air. The link is already available through our social media sites, so head over to Facebook.com/Cyrus Webb or go to Twitter.com/Cyrus Webb. If you click on the link there, you can listen to the show completely for free and share with your friends from there, too. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Make sure you take out time to enjoy some good music as well as a great book. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live today. You all make it a great one.